What up to my Pisces? Big fish, little pond. Um. Anyways, enough of the shenanigans. I'm just in a really good mood today. This is your weekend reading. It'll be for the time period of like May 30th. Why do I keep saying May 30th? What's with May 30th? April 30th to May 2nd. So I'm going to go ahead and do your tarot read with the Fairy Wicked deck that I have here, and we're going to clarify with the Destiny deck. If you hear any background noise, I apologize. Usually I wait till a little bit later to record, but I'm getting tired of waiting for there to be absolute silence in my house, so you're just going to have to deal with the fact that there's other people that are in my environment that you may hear. Alright, insight, guidance, advice for my Pisces for this weekend. Obviously, if you were here originally when I first started this channel, or been here for a while since I've came back, you've realized I do all kinds of different readings. It changes when it needs to change. It is what it is. That's kind of how I am. I go with the flow. I need to do something, I get it done. However, it needs to get done. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and pull your first card. Ant of Domhan. Okay, so I think this is gonna sound weird. I've never said anything like this, but it's come to me. I think there's like a path opening up for you guys this weekend, or maybe the path's not opening up this weekend, but there's a path opening up for you in the future. But I think before you go down that path, you have to clear yourself of baggage, because there's a trash bag near the door here, but like it's not blocked off. Like there's a card in this deck where I think it's like the Seven of Pentacles, where like the door is blocked off by planks and all kinds of stuff. So it's like, there's this path open up. You've earned it, you've done the work, but it's just like you just gotta finish taking the trash out before you go inside. Erader of Domhan. This is it's the card of Earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, but outside of that, the Conkelbar. This is like a card for a polyamorous person, if everyone knows what they're doing. It also can be a player or a cheater if they're doing it without informing people. But in lesser words, this is not a one-person person. Could be who you were with. I also like to think sometimes it can come off as a Sagittarius. But, yeah. It's a player. It's big player energy. Alright. The Round Tower. Taking a leap of faith. Or, like, you're out the window with this one. Getting the fuck out of something. Like, I'm out of here. Peace. Like, really, like, that purchase aim, like, I am jump off the side of a mountain to get away from you. But, I mean, that also means that person, like, it fears less the choppy water of the unknown than it does fear the possibilities of how bad things could turn out staying where they're at or with who they're with. So I definitely feel there's a player you want to get away from. For some of you guys, it's not a person. You just want to leave your player ways in the past. It's like, I'm done. I'm ready to actually, like, risk it all and take a leap of faith on somebody. Which, I know a few friends that, they were poly for a while and they went back to monogamy. For fun, see? This is like wanting something more. Yeah, you want something more than a player. I don't want to be a player no more. I ain't a player. I just crush a lot. Reminds me, I gotta start vocal training. next week finally. A vocal coach. And it's like the only thing I haven't like taken classes on in music is singing, which means I gotta quit smoking the cigarettes. Yeah, definitely feel you want something more than just sex to hear that. Sunchild, like, yeah, you want happiness. This also coming out with it again, second time today, pregnancy. Ooh, that's not good. Like, the fact that you could possibly find out you're pregnant and that makes you want to run, like, this is not someone you trust to be a father. Possibly. Like, you could be happy to be pregnant and have a kid, but it's like, maybe it's a pregnancy, like, you could be a pregnancy scare too, but like, say you're pregnant and you're with someone you know you don't want to be with, like, for some women, that's the extra push to go ahead and get out now. Like, it ain't just you no more. At the bottom of that deck, you got the Ace of Cups. But it could just be like, you want something more. You want to be with someone that makes you happy. If it's not pregnancy or pregnancy scare, you want it all. I want sex. I want love. I want happiness. I want compatibility. Alright, I'm going to do some clarifications. Why is the 8 of Dom here? 8 of Dom, and I swear I don't even know half the time if I pronounce Domhan and all that right, but I feel like I do. One day I'll maybe just have translator say it for me so I know. That's not like even though I have Irish blood, most people in Ireland don't speak Gaelic either, so who speaks Gaelic? Probably some very cool eccentric people, but even locally, a lot of people in Ireland don't speak Gaelic. 8 of Pentacles confirmed by the 8 of Pentacles. It's almost like I feel like there's a gift, like a gift, a blessing, something that you've done the work for in your future. Like, it's almost like, the divine out there knows you want better, and it's like you've done the work to deserve better too. But in order to receive your blessings, you gotta leave what's not for you. Like, I was in a relationship that wasn't for me, and I tell you, the second I left, it was blessing after blessing after blessing after blessing. Here I am 4 months later, still being blessed, but also I'm still working towards being a better version of myself. No matter how many blessings I get, how much how many congratulations, like, I don't really do what I do for that. I just want to be a good person, like, have a good conscience, have good things in my life. Trying to, like, put that vibration there. Cocoa bar. Knight of Wands. Yeah. It's also moving towards something fast. Or moving away from something fast. Like I said, you might really just, like, make a decision. There's something you just don't want anymore and you want it gone fast. But it's like almost like sometimes when, like, people move away fast, like when someone's real quick to just, like, end a relationship with you and there's, like, not a big fight, it's like usually because there's something they're moving towards at the same time. Like, which, I mean, I hate to say it, in this generation we usually are from one relationship to another, which I don't necessarily agree with, because, like, we carry that baggage with us and it just shows up again in another person, another relationship, versus taking the time to heal and, like, clean the palate, like a palate cleanser. A palate cleanser isn't getting under someone to get under something. That's getting behind yourself and clearing everyone else's energy out. Alright, so the Tower, I get clarified by the Temperance. Yeah, and I think maybe if you are leaving something, that it's for the betterment of not just yourself, them too, like everyone involved. It's just better for everyone. If you, whatever decision you're making, it's the best for everyone that's involved. 4 of Time clarification. I feel feel like that's Sagittarius too. Sagittarius. So yeah. 4-10 clarification. 10 Pentacles. Like, yeah, this is like an offer. Okay, so hear me out here, because I've lived this. This has happened. Like, well, it wasn't my intention to have a one-night stand with anyone ever. I don't really do that. But once upon a time, I was in a relationship. Or no, once upon a time, I was getting to know someone, and they came over. And I know this now because, time passes, we reveal things. Their intention was to just have a one-night stand. They'd talk to their best friend about it, blah, blah, blah. We do what adults do. And they stayed over. In the morning, they woke up, and I asked them to be my girlfriend, because I'm not going to... I just don't have one-night stands for one. Like, if I'm fucking with you, I'm fucking with you. That ended up into a 3-year relationship, and you can keep in mind, when they came over, they had no intentions of being my girlfriend. And they ended up being my girlfriend for like 3 years. So, a one-night stand could turn into something more. Or maybe you think someone just wants a one-night stand, but really they want to be with you. Like, maybe you're so used to people just wanting one-night stands, like, you're starting to think that that's everybody. And that's maybe why you're staying away from being passionate or intimate with a particular person. Or thinking, like, maybe if we hang out, we're going to end up in bed together. And then, just another notch in their belt, when really it's like, even if you went on a date and ended up together, like they could be like me. We're like, in the morning you could get breakfast and like, hey, like, I actually like you, like, I want to be my girlfriend. Anyways, the sun card. I'm just saying, not everyone is one drunk night at a bar, fun roll in the haystack type. Alright? Because, like, I got that vibe from this. Like, and some people are. Happiness. 10 of Swords. Yeah, I really feel like that for like you. That that doesn't equal happy for you. Not anymore. 10 of Cups. Yeah. You might, if you're digging someone and seeing them the way you see everybody else, you might find out that, sorry for being trendy here with my words, but you might find out they hit different. Like, they're whole ass different. Like, it's almost like I told a different one of my exes, and I hate that I'm talking about exes, but I mean, come on, it's experiences, and I'm sharing them with you, and it's not about the ex. It's not like I'm trying to tell you some traumatic story, but even people, let's just say people. I tell a lot of people, stop making comparisons all the time. Comparisons, snap judgments, predisposed assumptions. Like, you could miss out on some real dope experiences and stuff in life if you don't go find out for yourself. Or sometimes, like, even when, like, people say, if someone tells you that they ain't shit, sometimes you need to believe them. Well, if you've been sitting back watching a person and it seems they're legit, but you keep looking for an imperfection or like some fucking monster, maybe they're just a good person. Do what you will with that.